Hey everybody, welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. And if you didn't catch the last episode, you should probably watch it because it's like all the build up to this moment. So
you won't understand a thing.
I mean, we
it's
never
like watching
do.
Quinn's recap episode.
Yes.
There was Apple and there was this. And, oh yeah.
Most importantly, you have heard his voice. Adam from the Interplanar Crossroads is joining us in person. Thank you, sir.
Once again, greetings and salutations, travelers.
It gets him every time. So we were very lucky that the inn happened to pop out just around the avenue, and it was.
Yeah, I walked right out the door, and there you were. I was like,
perfect.
this is just too perfect. We'll just have to go right here.
Please tell me you're going to show a clip of you exiting your home and then boom.
We should do that. That's hilarious.
No, I was telling Jacob, I just need to build a real inn of planar crossroads with stone and logs from the property and all that stuff. Have our chutes there, clabs, all that.
I love it.
Great.
I could see it.
It really would be. Well, I don't know.
The tormentor was just speaking.
Yeah, is it? I don't know. This might be a little early. Let's dive into the tormentiest episode of BombSquad. We dive back in.
Oh goodness, that was my first dive.
Ooh,
It's official.
He's a natural.
he was good.
I don't know. I think, man, 7.5 out of 10.
Well, yeah, I got to get in my grooves.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We
That's
got
a good
few
start,
more.
though. Yeah.
When we are synchronized diving competitions, we're gonna rock this.
And I do have to point out, Dan set up the tables quite intentionally, or should I say, our placements.
Our seating arrangement. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Zach's got to be able to make eyes at you across the table.
Well, that's true too. See, I was more thinking, although I still need a haircut, but apparently I don't need a haircut because we got you and I over here with short hair, and they're sporting the locks.
And I'm right in the middle.
Yeah. Right?
I like how that's the intentionality that you put in place.
Yeah,
Nothing
it was
to
all
do
about
with
the
that story.
Longest hair. They gotta sit over there.
Exactly what I
Those
did.
long-haired hippie people need not apply.
Yes. There was definitely no thought of Kari flirting to Ilyad and
none.
Ybert being able to caretake Ilyad and then the Jinn being able to whisper in Kari's ear. That didn't cross my mind at all.
No.
This is David internally going,
Hair length.
Hair length.
David came in the door. Oh, good. The long hair people are over there.
Those long-haired freaky people are on the other side.
I'm not prejudiced.
Right about that.
I had long hair myself.
Oh my
Although I
goodness.
did not sport as well as you guys. It
was the wings. All right. God, this is episode 2.
I'm sorry. Already.
Okay.
Oh, it's so
Anyways,
good.
that's awesome. So, meanwhile, Ilyad's asleep, talking to himself. But
Once in a while. It's
No, elves don't snore. I bet they just go.
That depends on
Cannon.
Legend boy!
So it goes something along the lines of. And he just goes up and down the scales.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And then there's a long pause.
There's a little stretch
Starts
when
back
that
over.
happens.
little
Yeah.
stretch, little rollover.
the sleep apnea is
The
not like
musical,
snoring and
yeah.
stuff. They just go flat.
No, wait. Their sleep apnea is yodeling.
All right. That's good.
Berg would
And then they smack him.
Once all subtle comes out.
the staff.
All right. We
He
actually
wakes
have
up in the
sorry,
morning
sorry.
with a black
You
eye.
guys are hilarious. Okay.
Don't understand why the mosquitoes keep biting my eyes.
Big mosquitoes.
All right. Everybody roll for initiative.
Yay!
I mean, if you insist.
I think I've got a bit of salve. I could rub on it.
Some great flavored salve. That is not what you do with grape jelly.
I do not think that is what you want.
Batty's got 19.
Oh, so did I.
Like he said.
Man,
Batty's got 19.
this is for initiative?
Well done. Yes.
I
So
don't
agility.
like that. Well, I've got a 17.
Technically, Iliad's actually asleep anyways, so
Oh, should I
I
roll?
think you're really going last.
Okay. Oh,
I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that.
it's all right.
21 for your bag, naturally.
21.
Okay. Your Berg and Kari are at
What'd you get?
21.
Yeah.
Sure. I've been tracking them, so you know,
Yes.
I'm aware of this.
Spell Kari.
which also means
What?
you're
Kari.
Very good.
It's like Kari, but there's only one R and there's a K instead of a C.
I love this. Oh my gosh.
no E.
No E and there's an I instead of a Y.
Yes.
I love it.
So Kari's actually going to act first because in the surprise round it's just Kari and the baddies, and you rolled higher than the baddies. So if you can,
Is the gin surprised?
that's roll perception. I think at disadvantage because he is having fun with Iliad right now.
I mean, who doesn't enjoy a little
Fun with Iliad.
every now and then?
Tormentor.
Oh, with disadvantage?
One.
I'm
yeah.
definitely surprised.
Okay.
He's definitely too busy enjoying the torment. Of course, he's in substantial right now, so it doesn't much matter.
Yes. So they don't technically know you yet. I'm just gonna. How's the view? Oh, it's gonna be missing. Sorry, guys. Input. There we go. Does that look good for everybody?
Yeah.
Awesome.
What are you using for the gin?
Oh, who's the handsome
It's
one
actually
laying
what
down
we
over
use
there?
for the guals.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
I think
It's
they're
a little
too close.
translucent. I thought it was, decent enough.
Too close
His
for
legs
me.
don't always manifest fully anyway.
Right, yeah. All right, so, Kari, they are clearly coming in for an ambush.
Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. I like that.
Trip them with your cane.
Let her do this.
You are. The rising
that
sun.
was David's
What's
feet.
the order? What's the order?
Sorry, Kari,
Okay.
baddies.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, you and Kari. Yaberg and Kari.
Okay. Baddies.
What was the gin?
Right after them, 20.
20?
19
Okay,
or
then
20.
gin, then baddies. Sorry.
Okay.
And then Iliad. Yep.
So I guess I just start out with Iliad, they're upon you. And with that, she's going to
Oh my gosh, I love
shove her hands into the sleeves that are right underneath the wheels and hit the triggers that disassemble the wheelchair.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Disassemble
awesome.
the wheelchair.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready.
Well, this means Iliad, you'll be able to act. And,
This is going to take a turn to get things up and moving. It's the
okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, that's really interesting. Roll your presence for me to help me determine what baddies are going to do.
Does that help you bear get all?
Yeah, well, let's see how our presence roll is. Actually, I'll use it.
does extraordinary presence apply here?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yes.
That's fine.
At all times.
At all. Well,
It's extraordinary. You okay?
There was an air bubble.
Okay, don't do the third time. That's bad.
I didn't get that.
It's 1 on the big one.
Okay,
So
awesome.
13.
Okay.
Plus 8. There's a plus 8 in there somewhere.
There's
No.
a plus 8, yeah. Sure.
No, I accept my failures.
Yes.
Let me have it.
Of course
That
he
one.
does.
No.
Of course
It's him,
Zach
yeah.
does.
Okay, so awesome. That
He leaps off a cliff
means-
valiantly.
Okay. So one of the guards is going to immediately turn around and attack Kari. The other one's going to continue towards the group. But you guys aren't going to. You didn't get to end the surprise round with your shout. They're
Okay.
still able to fully enact their plan. So the one is going to come in and attack Kari with his sword.
What do they both have as weapons?
The one attacking Kari has a sword. Well, why don't we do what they have actually? Sword and shield on this guy, and then we'll make that a warhammer
Okay.
for that guy. Which would mean that we got an explodey. Oh dear, that's a nat 20. Okay.
Poor Kari. So Kari dies right when she shows up.
Oh.
All right.
Ooh, that's fun.
So it's 31 and oh dear. Okay. 31 46 52.
What?
It's 6 exploded again. 57 as he comes up, just bringing the hammer right down on you. Now you can do your defend action even though you're setting up. We'll probably also I want to give you a legend point also for saying that the setup you're doing takes an action. I'm giving you a legend point for that because that's pretty awesome.
I'm invoking crippled with this. So rather than getting herself like up and ready first, like she's going for the shout. She's not super practiced at making this conversion, and so when as she's like sleeving up, the guard sees her. She's kind of locked in place and she can't really dodge this, so she's gonna take basically the full brunt of it. So kind of like put her where you will.
Would you allow _𝒅𝒄𝒂 to step in between you two?
I don't have. That's kind of the situation is she doesn't really have the opportunity to disallow anything.
I meant Zach.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So _𝒅𝒄𝒂 would do that. That would be his response is a defend action.
He can't defend because it's a surprise round and her presence roll was too low
Okay.
to allow the end of the surprise round immediately. Hold on, I'm just going to fix this. So, what I will do, first of all, another legend point for that flaw. And then I assume that's going to bring her to 0.
Yep.
Okay. So, Kari's not unconscious. She's just literally as she's trying to transform.
But I
I
get a shout out though.
Yes, get a shout out,
yes.
which means Ilyad is going to be able to act on his turn rather than having to take a turn to wake up. Because
Okay.
Ilyad, as soon as you hear Kari screaming, you're just whatever nightmare you were having, you're in. And of course, the Jinn and _𝒅𝒄𝒂 are now aware, but there's still not enough time to act. The other guy is going to actually. He doesn't have his sword drawn yet. He's going to throw out this contraption, this ball contraption at _𝒅𝒄𝒂. And it's going at your guard, which is a 19 to hit. Okay. So it's going to splatter to the side and smoke's going to go off and it's just going to pass by. Probably actually we'll have it pass through the Jinn even though you guys can't see it. Just goes through. You're able to duck. Maybe it's from Kari's shout. You have just enough time to realize and you duck under. You know these are some knockout kind of gas grenades that are supposed to target you. Okay. And that brings us back to the top of the order with Kari, who is of course 0. She's down, and now it is the other guard's turn, the Harine's turn. He sees Kari's down. I think actually, since we said she's not unconscious, he is going to basically start tying her up. He's going to take his turn to start tying and manacling you up in whatever kind of mess he can.
The cripple.
Yes.
The cripple girl is in zero.
There's very weird, he can kind of see the shield things now, but you're going to be kind of tied up.
Hey, he has learned his lesson at some point in his career. You do not underestimate gnomes. It does not matter if they are on wheels or not. Gnomes on wheels are just as dangerous.
100%. He probably assumes it's some
That's
kind
the
of
bumper sticker on the back of Kari's thing. Gnomes on wheels are just as dangerous.
Oh, so the triplets put it in there. It's hidden, and you have to look at it a certain way, but it's not in one of the languages Kari speaks. It's it's one that they know.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I love that. Since he sees Ilyad's down and he doesn't see the djinn, of course, I think he's gonna charge in. He's gonna charge in. Oh no, actually, I'm sorry. You guys are up next.
Did you get a
that was
point
just
for
the surprise
activating your
round.
flaw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You did?
Kari.
Yes.
Excuse me. Kari got a total of 2 legend points out of that exchange. So it is actually
Ybærg.
Ybærg.
I'm gonna go.
Do you want to twist them for me? So I'll start following
sorry.
that now that I'm looking. Oh, and Kari's down, and now Ybærg's down, so you can
Got
twist
it.
him
Thanks.
away. No, you're good.
I don't think I need to do anything special with this. I think I'm just gonna go right in for an attack. I'm going right to the first one.
Guys, I threw the grenade at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gonna go right in. I'm gonna duck under it and use that like momentum, and I'm just gonna keep moving to go right at him.
Okay. And of course, Jin's up next, then Baddies, then Ilyad.
Jin.
Jin. Sorry.
Respect the J.
My
23.
gin and tonic is my wife's
Gin and
favorite.
tonic.
Gin and tonic. 23.
Don't give this gin tonic. It doesn't appreciate it.
That's a good hit. Not enough for an exceptional success.
Is it 5 over?
No, just shy.
Okay.
Yeah, that was 4. So, okay. So he takes a hit. And that leads us to Jin.
So the Jin is a little annoyed that he was interrupted so rudely. And so he doesn't go fully substantial or anything like that, but he removes some of the concealment, not enough to remove it mechanically. But he removes enough of the concealment to say, "You disturbed me while I was enjoying myself." And so he turns and he doesn't fully, go and let the alteration complete, but he has this aspect of his abilities come up, and he makes himself appear larger as he floats up, and he wants to be above them. He wants to be above them and easily seen in the night.
Okay.
But above them about, 10 feet
Okay.
is fine.
Do you want to stay right by Ilyad, or are you moving forward, backward?
Maybe right by Ybærg.
Okay. And
Would
we'll
be
do 2
fine.
squares up.
Yeah, that's fine. And so he's going to have that, do that, and he's in which form right now? He was in Unseen and Unkind. That's fine. He's going to, I guess, he has extraordinary presence, but I think he's a little annoyed right now to do that. So he looks at the one about to mess with Ybærg, and he says, "Look at you coming here. You fools can't even do it, can you? You can't even catch a single elf, a fallen dragon, and a little girl." And what it does is he's trying to demoralize that particular one.
Nice. Awesome.
So that's entropy.
Beautiful.
Love it. No actual action taken. It's all the
mental.
mental. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 19 for 5. So
28.
28.
Yeah,
That's
28.
success. What is that? Power level?
that is, well, it's demoralized. It doesn't have power levels.
Does not. I think it has. It can go up to disadvantage 3, if I remember correctly.
Oh, you can stack it to disadvantage 3, but I don't.
Is it?
Does
Okay.
it activate on that? Because that'd be cool. I'm
There-
okay with
there's
that.
a power level 3, 6, and 8.
Yes. Okay.
So 6 would be disadvantage 2.
Okay. I'll make a note.
I assume you're at a 6 with entropy or higher, probably. So
Yeah, no, I'm actually only at a 5, so it's only disadvantage.
Okay,
one.
disadvantage
Disadvantage
1.
one.
Okay, good to know. Let's. I don't have Ryan to help me with my markers. Beautiful. And that's. Do you have anything else you can do on your turn? Or are we on to the baddies?
I don't know that he would do anything else. He's just annoyed.
Fair enough.
He doesn't. I mean, he could help Kari. He's not gonna.
Right. Okay, so he's demoralized. Beautiful. Okay. And that brings us to the baddie's turn. So now this guy's starting to tie up Kari. This guy's demoralized.
It's getting an earful, by the way. Just throwing it out there.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. I love that. Okay, and he's not even going to try to shake the demoralized. That's kind of terrifying, actually. He's going to stay in there, and he's going to try to get 𝑦𝒂𝒅𝒔 and get away from whatever this manifestation is, I think. So this is going to be forced move on 𝑦𝒂𝒅𝒔. Oh, but a natural 1. that is an utter failure. Natural 1. I'm going to give you attack of opportunity on him
Cool.
because that was really bad.
I imagine he's looking up at this thing. It's like
Yeah,
kind of reaching for the bear,
Pawing.
just staring at that.
I love that. I love that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He likes these. He does like these. Oh, yeah. Okay. Give me a second. I got to do some math.
All right, so he's dead. We'll move on.
47.
47. I think that'll do it. Unfortunately, you don't get to inflict. Oh, you could do demoralized or provoked. I think provoked. You could do provoked on the other guy if you want, because he is going down.
I'll do provoke for sure.
Okay.
Can I also take the shield from the guy?
You could do that on your turn. Yeah, that would be
Because
your
I have the
minor
Bane
action.
focus. I have the disarm if it's 5 over.
Gotcha. Well, then you'd have to choose that or provoked. I would say
Oh,
provoked. You get to do
No, I want to
if you
provoke.
bring someone down.
I'll provoke.
Yeah. Okay. So he is provoked. He's like actually not even listening. I think he's like gonna shove a rag in Kari's mouth.
Whoa, no, not before I get
Okay.
get a moment.
Give it to me.
I bet you feel real strong tying up what you could only perceive to be someone as a helpless crippled girl who's screaming out for the love of her life. But you do what you have to do. I'll be sitting here waiting for my Ilyad to come and rescue you. Just you wait until he gets here. He'll
No one else may notice, but when the Jin hears that, his attention immediately.
Bunch of hide socks.
To her.
Man, I did it.
Thanks.
So 1 second.
Thanks.
That's awesome. That's the Hreinson's turn. So Ilyad, you are up. You heard
Stepping up to
Kari.
the plate here.
There he is.
Step
All
up
right,
to the
can
plate.
I literally? That's half your movement to stand up.
Oh, darn it.
You do have daggers. They're not
You
that
got
well.
ranged options,
I have
yo.
a thing that I wanted to do.
Okay, what do you desire?
Well-
we're gonna
Okay.
wrap this up. So
All right. Well, first off, I didn't know how if I used observant, would that affect my movable actions.
I don't know if that would be very useful in this.
Okay,
I think save that for there
all
will
right,
be
well, essentially,
better opportunities.
I'm just looking for something to jump off of. I want to leap over.
I mean, your barracks right there.
He would
I
totally
could.
do that.
Okay,
You
can I
better.
shout for him and leap over him?
No.
You have given it a name, and you are shouting it now. Make it up on the spot, please.
Giving
Don't
it
make
a
me have to
name?
edit it.
Yeah.
Yes, the move.
The move. What do you mean?
Jumping off your barrack is a move that you've named.
What
I've
is it?
named it.
Do it right now. No, you're naming it right now on the spot. What is it
I'm
called?
confused.
This is something you have done before with your barrack.
Is
I'm
it
telling
really?
No,
We're saying that you have.
I'm making
saying
it
that
up
you
now. Right in this moment, we're saying this has happened before. Your barrack hates it.
Okay.
You call it something, and he knows exactly what you're talking about.
You have to sing it.
Oh man.
Like the flying sea turtle, or a turtle with wings, or I don't know.
Don't give him ideas.
I'm sorry.
Go, make it up.
Bring the rain.
Alright.
Just like that.
Okay.
Purpose plays.
He does a kick up. Opens, unzips his vest. There's still this little grape jelly that's still there. Oh,
And Kari sees the whole thing.
oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I gotta.
You may move your full
mean,
movement because that's awesome. Please attack this
Essentially, I think I have
this
to do agility
horrible,
here.
horrible person that's attacking Kari.
You just see your bear just go. And he like slowly gets down on one knee.
Oh, come on. 14.
You have advantage from height, and you're going to spend
And
a
a legend
legend
point.
point.
Good job. 2 more.
Yeah, that's fine.
He would spend a legend point.
Yeah,
I
you
would in
You
this
would.
moment.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
So you get to keep an extra die. So just add that
And +1.
Okay.
and +1. Yep.
Keep only one extra die.
Did you roll 2 extras? Because I gave you an advantage. Yeah. So
Correct.
throw out the lowest of all of
Okay,
those and
so,
add it all together. +1.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, 29.
29.
30 plus the 1.
Oh, plus the 1.
Even
correct.
better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you get a legend point for the winds? you get another
Yeah,
one.
there it is.
Yes.
Legend boy.
Oh, nice.
Hey. Iliad comes flying in, Kari. Iliad comes flying in, landing on what's the land on top? You're gonna take this guy out.
Oh, yeah, like right in the neck.
Okay. So, well,
I want him to.
So
no,
fun.
that's
Okay.
it. That's it. That's what's happening. Iliad go, bring the rain, and comes up, landing, daggers out, kind of like anime video game style landing, and just 2 stabs. Kari, a little blood spray. As Iliad and the guy kind of fall on top of you, but the guy having the force of the blow goes to the side, and Iliad does the land. We're doing the classic Hollywood, like, he's almost over you.
And then that wind blows in the wrong direction. And then it's the hair.
And
too much.
that's the end
Kari
of
just
combat.
goes bright red. Her eyes just like glow and grow, and she.
Oh my
Come
goodness.
on. All right. Legend boy. I appreciate when people remember the things. That's awesome. Well, combat's done.
Can Iliad speak?
Yes, he may. Can he?
Can I? Yeah, you're right. I had something in my head and then it literally just left me.
Well, I think while you think of that, while your barrack
go
is
ahead.
still on one knee, the tormentor will go mostly invisible again and bend and come down and say, "I guess that's where you belong, isn't it? On your knees," and then go invisible.
Can I respond?
Yeah, I mean he hears you.
Okay.
So
It is better than a coffin.
Iliad settles down.
I'm going to check the bodies.
Okay.
Iliad glances over his shoulder at your barrack. And just does a little smile.
Look at Zach. Don't look at me. Look at Zach.
No, I was about to. I'm coming back around.
All right.
It just goes, I saved some grape jelly for you.
It doesn't even.
It's a little smushed, but it is jelly.
She still has a rag in her mouth.
That's the awkward moment where I... Oh,
yeah.
Oh my.
She's not unconscious? After
No,
zero?
I said she.
Oh, that's
no,
right, you said
right.
she's-
I said we're not going to flavor it as unconscious, but she's
Right.
completely unable to do anything.
Totally
Okay.
immobilized.
Sorry.
And she's partially tied up and gagged. I mean, no longer gagged in this
No,
moment.
yeah. Would you... I suppose I should, Oh, here. So I take my daggers and... cut the bonds.
Beautiful.
How did you find us?
I was following them.
How did they find us?
That I don't know.
Well,
I suppose they were following the legend. I mean, the rumors
what do you mean?
about you and your companions, and word gets around.
𝑑𝒐𝒏𝒄𝒂 is wants to. I rolled learning to be able to see if I could find anything on them, where they came from, names,
Okay.
identifications, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. We'll go back to it in just a
Okay.
sec.
Sorry, never mind. I thought I had something that would play into it, but I don't.
Yeah, they're part of the Hreinson. They're Pim Pam filled me in on it.
How
They're
is
those dragon zealots.
Dragon Zealots? What did they want?
You.
But why? What have I... When you talk about rumors, what rumors?
All sorts of things. You're going after something very powerful, and they felt threatened by it. So they've been here out hunting you, but you've been eluding them.
Well, so much for laying low. Huh, 𝒂𝒅𝒄?
Indeed. We should probably get going sooner than later.
Yes. But,
This one's 𝒂𝒅𝒄.
have you met,
It's one of you.
Hi, I'm Kari, and she's still probably kind of like in a kneeling position on the ground, but reaches up with her hand anyway.
It's... Welcome.
I should probably describe Kari. She has
Oh, yes. Sorry, please. Yes.
she has a woolen beret with a white feather soft white fluffy feather that curls around her ear, kind of coming off of the back of the hat. She has a dark golden hair that is back and braided and flowing over her shoulder. She's wearing a green jacket with a 3/4 sleeve shirt underneath that has like a little bit of a lacy trim on the edge of it and cuffs. And then under that, she's braced to a back piece of the wheelchair. And you can see that there's also some straps that go over her pants that kind of would secure her legs to leg pieces of the wheelchair as well. But the wheels are just like splayed out to the sides. And because of that, she's just trying to do her best to kind of keep in an upright posture, but she does have to kind of prop an arm on a shield to kind of keep half up. But the smile and the bright eyes are still there, and still.
You look very much like your mother.
Well, I have heard that I take after her. I'm pretty strong. See, it's all of the rolling, and she's not like buff like Tiri is, but it's more of like it's lithe but very toned, and there's some definite definition to it.
I was afraid you were going to say that. Do you need help with that?
Honestly, no, but she'll then go and slip her hands into the sleeves that fit onto the backside of the wheel, pull them in and start clipping some things in. It does take a much longer process to reassemble, but she manages to pull one of her legs up, clip in something from the side of the wheel into it, and then with some more effort, prop up on the other side and reassemble the other end of the wheelchair, lean forward, clip something in, rock back, clip something else until it's back up and assembled, and then can move about with it again.
See that?
Yeah, yes, I was watching.
Now she rolls up and extends her hand again.
Hello.
I've heard some of the stories about you, but definitely not all of them.
We shouldn't be talking about me or Ilyad at all. Even more reason to leave.
Would I know if there's any others around than these two?
You can confirm these were two. They were just the only two that had been sent. Whether or not they've sent word back, you're not sure. But.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pass it along. Like, I think these are the only two, but if Pim Pam was here, she'd probably say to be a bit more wary, but I really didn't see any others.
That's good to know.
A voice kind of comes out of nowhere and says, I could always go check around for you, Sahib.
Is this something everyone here?
He doesn't actually have telepathy.
Oh,
but
that's
he
right.
Does speak quietly sometimes and loudly sometimes.
And when you say
Sahib.
Sahib, is that referring more to the Falcon?
He only calls you
Me,
Sahib.
Sahib,
He calls
okay.
him Tiny Dragon or some other thing.
And I can't remember.
Diminutive.
Yeah.
Did I miss when you pointed out why that was?
It's just part of the flavor. So
Okay, all right.
So I have the voice going.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Yeah, he never specified why. But
I wasn't sure if
that's
there
the
was some
first thing he
connection there.
said,
Yeah. Okay. I forgot what you said again.
I could always go check around for you, Sahib. No need for all of you to lose your sleep over it. He's a little bit closer to 𝑦𝒑𝒂𝒅𝒔 when he says that one.
I don't know about you, Berg, but we'll think about it.
You'll note that the moon is about a little past half. And one of the things that you've kind of been able to pry out is you need to get to the next location by the new moon.
Well, I do think time is of the essence, so I think we should... Your bag's right, we should move
Rain is starting to fall.
fairly quickly and, well, find some shelter.
You coming with us?
Well, yeah. Now that I've it's been a long trip,
I can
But-
attest.
it's worth it. I can help you.
And how might that be?
Well,
That was a teary look.
It was, and your bear knows it.
So I imagine that the whole explanation of the entire build of the wheelchair starts to come out of her at the same time while we're all trying to find.
no.
Oh, no?
She has a little backpack.
Oh,
That slung back over the back of the wheelchair, but she'll pull it up open up, reach in and pull out 𝒔𝒑𝒆𝒔. Thank you. My mind was
Thank the dragon. Where did you get those?
Peter didn't say, at least I think he was, no, he doesn't lie about those sort of things. It was a wild story, and it was about some crazy world somewhere else where these things grow in fields and are guarded by scarecrows that are these giant automatons, and there was this beast, and
All right, enough of these stories. We need to go now.
Legend point.
Total legend point. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
I hope that show is out before this one. I will strive to do that. Check it out. Link above. Maybe David and Austin.
Oh, spoilers
I don't
for
remember.
me. I haven't got to see that episode.
I
so-
know.
Come on.
Guess what?
Oh my
You're
goodness.
not the only one.
and
I don't really remember.
Half your players.
It's a bonus. It's a bonus.
It's a bonus thing.
Yeah.
I get to find out when you guys get to.
Wow.
It feels like I know, but I don't.
He's gonna be
Anyway.
dragging the guards. He's gonna throw them in the closet area.
I do have some info for you.
so she'll put that away, but we'll pull out some what kind of work out to those little half moon pastry pie things as her traveling snacks, and she'll toss one to Ilyad. It's a random good flavor.
Do you want me to roll?
It's a random good flavor.
A random good.
Oh, for what flavor it is?
Yeah.
At least it's not troll snot.
Not for him.
Yeah.
38.
Wow.
Oh man.
We'll get to it. Carry on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Information.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cough check. So the two, it's an orc and a human.
Okay.
The orc is Korink, seems to be his name. They have little slips, little papers that say who they are,
Okay.
and give them the seal of the White Dragon Faith, signed by 𝑬𝒑𝒐𝒏𝒔𝒕, giving them authority in the region. And there's wanted description for 𝑦𝒑𝒂𝒅𝒔, for Tiri, some of the other party members. Wanted specifically alive and brought back to Avicen.
Okay. I can take those.
Yep. The human's name is Julian, and that's about all you find on him.
Okay. All right. Cool.
It all seems new, though. Of course, this is a whole new category of the faith. These guys didn't exist, but they seem to be similar. The way the paperwork is done, similar to the Cloud Draken, are probably on par. Power-wise.
Yep.
You could probably get that vibe.
Okay. All right. That's helpful.
Okay.
Okay. Put my backpack on. Very good. Cinch it up.
Do you guys? So we're gonna start. You guys are headed out somewhere. Maybe we'll have a little try to pry a little bit of information from the Jinn about what.
Is there any way to touch him?
If he drops insubstantial, he can be touched, yeah. You know that occasionally he does. So the Jinn
I was just.
will... so things work out that way for me. But so the Jinn does become substantial. In fact, we'll do it this way. No one has bothered to introduce me to this young fetching lady.
No one needs to.
Oh, that's rude. That's rude, young dragon. As he literally appears. You know those effects where you walk behind a tree and there's nothing and then it appears? He does that with you and your back. And he walks right around you and says, "Yes, you little darling."
Kari. Kari 𝒂𝒑𝒆𝒔. Nice to meet you.
He is substantial.
Are you a traveling companion as well?
Yes.
No.
Wonderful. So,
𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒔's consistently ignored by...
Which is just real life for him.
I feel like too though.
so tell me
Ilyad.
of your adventures.
Oh, I am...
Jump in,
I'm
if you want.
personally attached to Ilyad. He's
Me-
my
me too.
sahib. He is my friend.
Your sahib. That's so romantic.
Yes,
I
my
think
dear,
that's
so
enough.
romantic.
That's enough from you.
Yes.
So
As you
tell me
wish,
more about our sahib.
Oh, I would have to have his permission for that. I have many stories about Sahib.
I think, Kari, there's time for us to be able to discuss that, but I'd rather not right now. Do I need to invoke something in order to?
Well, you telling him not to.
He's kind of
that's
humble
enough.
and doesn't like to talk about himself that much, but I admire that too. But if you have stories...
Can't say anything, so he goes, I will be here if you need me, dear. And he just insubstantiates again.
And when you kind of had walked up to shake her hand, I feel like Ilyad at least attempted just to like step in front, obviously unsuccessfully, but at least demonstrate there's some physical presence.
So maybe Ilyad slides up behind her when he gives that command of, I think we don't need to talk about it right now, or whatever it was.
Right.
Okay.
All right,
So,
onward.
Ilyad. Oh, Ilyad. And where are you off to next?
We're making our way to
The plains.
I was going to say the waste something.
Well, yeah, sure. You could say
Okay.
that.
All right.
That's fairly accurate, yeah.
We're headed ultimately to the wastes.
Oh. What do I know of the wastes?
Roll Kari's learning. So this is going to be... yeah, I don't know how much Ilyad knows. Because it's going to be an older name.
In the meantime, how did you like the pie?
The what?
He's licking his fingers. What? Yes.
It was
Sorry, what?
the pie, the mascarpone pie.
Oh,
Ooh,
it was
nice.
good. It was good.
That's why Quinn is such a good kind of fill-in. He's like, oh, there's an apple. Look.
Yes.
That's right.
Oh dear.
That's right. Oh, she's rolling.
17.
Oh, that's really close. Yeah, is Kari more? Would she have done some reading?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
She would be somewhat prepared on things. Her MO is to kind of be ready for her situations,
She's heard it from grandmother before,
Oh, okay.
referring to as a witch, referring to the
Tyrese
Tyr's mom.
Trelladora. Okay.
Yes, Tyr's mom, and referring to beyond the veil, going to death. So meta-wise, Sea of Stars. You can kind of feel out how much Kari might be able to infer from that, but currently it would be called the Sea of Stars.
Yeah, Miri's not the only one who does the reading around the house. That's just all she does. But you can't really be meaning the Sea of Stars, right?
And would I know that?
There's like as you head down south, there is some
I'll say
badlands.
so. I think the Falcon would affirm that for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and we've heard it from.
Yberic might
Ingrid.
probably know the old.
But do we
name
make the-
too, potentially?
Like
Well,
know
I
the
would.
Sea of-
He would lift up his head at that. Like that is not in his mindset. Like
I actually like that Yberic doesn't know it, and
Yeah.
it's something that he should. I like that the Talahays have information that other people probably wouldn't. So
But it's
let's
also a
play
colloquial
that
term
up.
for the badlands, which there's a little bit of rain shadow off of the mountains. Is what you mean?
Yes,
Okay.
but ultimately, it's where we need to be.
No matter what we are going, we have to.
Of course. I just wanted to know what everyone was signing up for.
Are you sure you would like to join us?
Yes.
We could escort you home.
No.
yay!
Keep going. Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So good.
Awesome. There.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. I'll get it. I'll get it later.
Yeah.
I've had a plenty merry journey and met a lot of people along the way, but the company, the travelers, the roaming elves, some pilgrims, a seafaring man that had a lot of stories to tell, but their company it's not nearly the same as being here with you.
We also don't have time to take her anywhere. If she's going to come, she's going to come, or she's going to leave by herself.
All right. This.
Which I could, and I might, but I'm not.
So I cannot guarantee your protection, Kari. I mean, I would lay down my life for you. As I'm sure
The Jinn is just
Ybæriq would.
smiling to himself so wide no one can see it.
I think Kara takes a look over at 𝑦𝒑𝒅𝒔 to see if he made a face, if he saw it too, but then look back
𝑦𝒑𝒅𝒔
over.
just looks at it
No.
and walks out the door.
There's no door, but he walks.
Oh, there's a door?
I can
I
take care.
assumed we were cottage, house.
No, you're just camping outside.
Oh,
Sorry,
camping outside,
that's
I'm
my
sorry.
bad. Yes.
No, so she'll just prop up and be like, no, I can take care of myself. So are we moving? Are we breaking camp now? We can't stay here. They were just here.
You're right.
Here, let me help. And she'll wheel around camp and she will start like picking stuff up and just kind of like putting it in her lap. Fold up some bedrolls for you. Help douse the fire. She will make herself very helpful and useful.
It looks. Wait, how far is 𝑦𝒑𝒅𝒃 now?
He's
You're already
tossing the dead bodies.
𝑦𝒑𝒅𝒃. What a gnome! Like looks over.
The tormentor is gonna get a sense of the beast moving, and he is unfortunately compelled to let Ilyad know.
Am I free to speak, Sahib?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad you said so.
Day the first.
I think in a moment like that, when he says, good, I'm glad you think so, if Dan's okay with it, you can make a little... What attribute connects you to the falcon?
Influence.
Roll, I would say you could roll your influence on it real quick.
Yeah.
Which is tens.
Kari pulls out her letter thing, which is a stationery. It's a diary, and it sends letters to herself. Day the first. In quotes. What a gnome. Heart. Flower.
Makes you think of the thing in Shrek. Miss Fiona Charming. Miss Fiona Charming. Miss Fiona Charming. If anyone knows.
Yes.
BBC
Okay.
Narnia.
What'd you get in
Almost.
influence?
I got
We
9.
9?
Nine total?
9 total.
Okay, well, I guess you don't notice anything.
Oh,
but,
bummer.
He
don't
seems
like
very... yeah, he seems very... He goes substantial right then, and he says, yes, Sahib, right away. I must tell you that, according to what I have seen and felt, the thing which we are seeking is on the move. The creature is on its normal routine path, and I can get you there, but we must go to the wastes quickly.
What type of creature?
Well, that kills the fun, doesn't it, dragon? Big.
Can it kill you?
I highly doubt it. Though I understand why that would devastate you if it was true.
It would only take it away from me.
Promises. As he goes insubstantial again.
Yeah.
We must move.
All right, Jin. Please show us the way.
Gladly.
Now, how much can Ilyad... Like, I'm still getting a sense for how much Ilyad even trust, or can he get a sense from the Falcon as how
Oh.
much leash to
As
give?
little as possible to get there.
Yeah.
Right.
Trust is 0.
0. Okay.
From the Falcon, it's nothing. You do know that you can command him to do things if
Okay.
needed.
Okay.
He has pulled like he's tried before, never as strongly as that first moment, but you can tell that he's always trying to
To like tug a little
pull
bit.
away is the best way to describe it.
Okay.
And so you got to be careful. You there may be things you ask him, you can kind of tell a little bit, that you can't push too many, but there's like a give and take there where you're bonded, but you're also both trying to pull away from each other at the same time.
Jin, you will stay close to me and with us.
He flies right up into your face. How close, dear Sahib? How close, dear cousin? Yes, Kari, cousin. Have him tell you. Have him tell you of Nicomedes.
That's enough.
Oh, your cousins? You've never really talked about your family. I probably talk about family too much, but I do have a lot I want to tell you. We've had such a year, but your cousins...
That's 𝒂𝒅𝒔 heart. The Gnome is speaking. He's just... All of a sudden, the same eye twitch that Thierry gives him is there.
Yes. Yeah. Kari, we have so much to catch up on.
I look forward to it.
I do as well. Shall we?
Of course.
Should we
And
walk and
she's
talk?
got the camp packed up for you. So basically we'll roll up and hand...
Impressive.
Actually, wait, there would only be 2 bed sets, wouldn't there?
Yes.
So I think she can put this together from the bit that she's seen here. She'll give Ilyad his because it smells right. Can deduce from that the other
She
one
knows. She knows.
must belong to 𝒂𝒅𝒔.
Because it doesn't smell.
It doesn't smell at all.
Doesn't smell at all
Also
like
true.
Ilyad.
Right.
You don't carry a pack.
I take care of myself, dear.
Oh. Well, it's a good way to live, isn't it?
Freedom. Yes.
Absolutely.
Everyone deserves freedom.
You should talk to my sister. She is all about freedom. But
We
Well,
should have a long talk about you and your family. You can tell me everything.
Kari, why don't you walk alongside me for a
okay,
little while?
we will catch up.
Give it a hand. Hold
Okay.
him there, dear.
And she will absolutely go on and handle it. So she's gonna hint that she wants you to take her arm. Okay, and then we'll wheel along.
This is absolute juicy meat for the tormentor. He is loving that this has developed because he didn't have anything on Ilyad before this, right? He already had his cousin, but now he sees both are kind of reciprocating here. And it's
Yes.
just, tasty. The only problem is that watchful dragon.
I love this. As you guys are heading out at night, the rain is falling, but there's just the moon almost half gone, or just a little past half gone, flicking through the clouds. It's just a gentle rain. It's not fully covering the whole sky. And Kari and Ilyad arm in arm heading out, and that the resigned 𝒂𝒅𝒔 walking behind and then overshadowing. There's just that kind of sickly large smile on the Jin as he's taking this all in. And we will pick up beginning a challenge event to track and get to where you're shooting to get to meet this monster who's on the move. This has been another fantastical episode of BombSquad, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. If you're listening to us on podcast, do give us a review as it helps spread the word. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or Patreon community. Doing so not only helps us continue to create high-quality content, but you will gain access to our exclusive Discord where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for all our sound, music, and ambience. Sirenscape shout out for all those nice musical notes. And Adam, how can people find you and support you?
Lord willing, by now they can find me on YouTube, BitChute, as well as theiopc.com or inofplanercrossroads.com. Either way, should have the redesign done, and hopefully you will be able to see on our support portion Patreon, Subscribestar, maybe locals, and hopefully a direct pay option for PayPal, so that you can get access to our Discord, where we would share all of our PDF content when we make little PDF things, like we're going to do for our 1,000 subs, which, judged upon current growth patterns, should happen by the end of July-ish.
Wow, that's really great.
Yay! Late
really
/ early celebration.
Yes. Time traveling celebration. Is it Schrödinger celebration then?
Oh.
Because it happens in the past. It happens for us in the past, in the future, but
That's good. When you're traveling with the inn, time gets wibbly wobbly.
wibbly wobbly.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining the adventure. Don't forget to check out Adam Around the Hearth. You'll see several of us on there with him. And we will see you next time. All right, bye.
Ciao.